Okay, yeah. Good evening, everyone. So, welcome back to the session. I hope for the online, I hope my voice is clear. Can you please confirm me once whether I'm audible or not? Okay, fine. So, let's start the session. In the last class, which topic we have ended with? Ansible playbook we have seen. After that, tags we have seen, right? These two topics and modules. Okay. So, let's revise the last class one more time. First of all, like what is a module and why we need to use it? Module is a key value pair, correct? And why we need to use the modules? To reusability. So if you put all the models together, so there we are going to use it from the playbook actually. Like models you can use from CLI and from playbook. But what is the best method? CLI or playbook? Playbook. Why? Because if you put all the models on playbook one time, you can reuse the playbook for many times. Okay, that's it. Tell me any few models that you worked on. Ansible modules. Hey man, I'm asking. Tell me any few models. Ping is a module. Next, copy is a module. Then user is a module. Service is a module. M, copy, all this comes under the module, right? Okay. So tell me what is a playbook? Playbook is a collection of modules and playbook will be used for automating lot of work. So in real time, whatever the work you're gonna use, like you're gonna do, all the work will be done with the help of playbook itself. Give me a second. Okay. So here is the setup of our Ansible. So what exactly I'm going to do is like I'm going to start all of them apart from Jenkins and Slave and this Terraform also. So I'm going to start all of them. So in today's session, I'm going to teach you about the concept of handlers, first of all. Which concept it is? Handler. So handler is going to be very important question from the interview point of view. So definitely handler is going to come in your interview. So try to listen it very, very carefully. I mean, like even for experience and fresher, I'm talking about both of you. So this is the common question for you. So let me go and explain what exactly this is. Let me start the servers first of all. Yeah, Usman, correct. So I'll open the mobile system and to work with Ansible, do we need to connect all the nodes or like single Ansible main node is enough? Huh? Single or all nodes? Single Ansible main server is enough to work. Okay, rest of the servers no need to connect with them. Yes, correct. So Ansible written on which programming language? AML is a syntax for playbook. Okay, Ansible written on Python language only. Okay, so don't confuse here. Ansible use YAML syntax to write the playbooks. Okay, but Ansible is not written on the YAML actually. What is agentless? Need not to install? No need to install any kind of agent. Correct. So to check the response of all the servers, which command I need to use? Like I want to check all of my worker nodes. Ping. Tell me the full command. How to check it? Ansible all -m ping. Correct. I'll tell you one more command also today. That is like how to check all the servers running time. Okay. There you can use the command call uptime. Let me show you. Sudo -i and so give the command Ansible all, later hyphen M, ping. Is it working now? And in interview, like they are going to ask you a question. Basically, if you want to check the server uptime of all the servers, like how you are going to check, put uptime here. Uptime indicates from at what time your server is running. So how many servers I have here? 4 worker nodes. I want to check the runtime of the 4 worker nodes. Here what it is telling? The module uptime was not found. So why? Because uptime is not a module. So instead of M, I can put A directly. That will be fine. So you can see the uptime. So first server is running from 2 minutes. Second server also running on 2 minutes. Third server will be running on. You can see the timestamp also. Isn't it like timestamp here? From that time, these servers are running actually. Like that. Fine. So in today's class, like I'm going to teach you about the concept of handlers. But before that, let me go and let me write the playbook for you. So I think all of you know how to write the playbook, right? Tell me the playbook to install Apache. First of all, open the playbook. I am giving the playbook name as which playbook name we can give? Like custom playbook, anything. I am giving abc.yml. Okay. First of all, here hyphen hosts. If you don't put hyphen, that is gonna indicate mistake. Definitely, you won't get the output. Hyphen is gonna be very, very important. And what is hyphen there? Hyphen is an array. ARRAY. What is array? Indicate something. Huh? Nice. What is array? Collection of objects. Similar object is what we can call as array. Okay. So next here, tasks. Okay. So now tell me, I want to start my Apache. I want to start my Apache service. Tell me the playbook for it. First of all, put hyphen. What is the name of the task? First of all, starting the Apache. Which one? Starting HTTP. Tell me the module. Service. Name is equal to HTTPD. Then later, state is equal to not present. It is started. Which one? So it is my service, like it is my task. What is my task here? To start the Apache service. But think logically. If you want to start Apache service, first of all, you need to install or not, sir? That means my task is depending upon another task. Starting Apache is depending upon some other task, that is installing Apache. So similarly, in Ansible, if one task is depending upon another task, then that is what exactly we can call as handler. Which one? When two tasks are interlinked and task one is depending upon task two. I mean like task two depending upon task one or vice versa. So in that case, we are going to use the concept called handlers. So now here in interview, if they ask you what is handler, what exactly you gonna tell? Tell me what is handler? One task depending upon another task. That is what we can call as handler. So example is starting service. If you want to start any service, first of all, you need to install. Let's take Jenkins. I want to start Jenkins, but before that, I need to install it or not, sir? Like that. So let me go for handler. Wait, let me go for Ansible. So here I can show you the handler concept. It is our current section. Okay. You can see handlers. Okay. So when we have two tasks in a single playbook, if task one is depending upon task two, so then we can use the concept called handlers. Here one task is executed successfully, it will notify to task two. So name of the notify and the name of the task will be same. I'll explain what is it. Okay. Let me show it very carefully. For example, like it's gonna be my task number two. What is my task number two? In starting the Apache. But task number two want to execute means I need to create one more task, that is installing HTTPD. So tell me how to install HTTPD. Hyphen name installing HTTPD. Next M name is equal to HTTPD, state is equal to present, right? So it is task number 1 and task number 2. So starting of the Apache is depending upon installing of the Apache or not, sir? Yes. So now here you need to put something called as notify. What I need to put? Notify means after my task 1 is execution done successfully, tell the task 2 to perform the operation. I'm putting here notify. What I'm putting notify means after my task 1 is executed successfully, notify to the task number 2. What is my task number 2? Now this notify will go and tell to my task number 2, task 1 is successfully executed, you go and perform now. This is like, that is the concept of handler. Even though if you don't use handler, this concept will work. But again, it is a concept. Definitely we need to prepare for the interview point of view. And here, if you are executing the handler, you need to put here handlers. That's it. Okay. So this is the playbook actually. If you can see, this is how exactly it is going to look like. Again, I'm telling you, when we execute two tasks in a playbook, if task 1 is depending upon task 2 or task 2 is depending upon task 1, anything is fine. Okay, let me like write this task 2 is depending upon task 1. Okay, so in that case, we can use the concept called handlers. Here, once task 1 is successfully executed, it will notify to perform operation. How it will notify? By using the notifier here. Are using the notifier? So this notify will search for the task name starting HTTPD. If it finds the task name starting HTTPD, it will go and execute. Otherwise, it won't execute. Okay. And here, name of the notify and name of the task must be same. For example, if I use the starting HTTPD, if I do any small mistake here, no, it is not going to execute for you. Let me show it practically, so you'll be getting some clarity for you. So I'm going here and I'm running this one for you. Ansible Ansible hyphen playbook. What is the name of the playbook? abc.yml. Hit enter. Wait. Their host section is missing. Let me add. So here host I need to put all. Otherwise, like my Ansible will be confused. Okay, to execute on which server. Hit enter. Now automatically your playbook will be running on which server? All servers. Okay. But what is going to install now? Here you are getting green color. Can anyone tell me why it is getting green color? Already install. Correct. So if it is already installed, now you are going to get the green color. So if you see, I'm gonna remove this by using Ansible all hyphen a. What is the command to uninstall? Yum remove HTTPD star hyphen 1. Why? Okay. So remember that colors are very, very important to understand the concept. If you understand that color like pattern, then your Ansible will be very easy for you. Now execute the playbook, it will execute properly. Is it installing Apache now? Now is the task number 2 is telling that running the handler. See, task number 1 is task only, but what is task number 2 here? Handler. That means this task is depending upon some other task actually. So this is the concept of Ansible handlers. Even though if you don't use handler, you can install Apache and you can start it. But in like in interview as well as in real time also, handlers is one of the major concept we need to understand. So damn sure it is gonna be interview question for all of you. So now again, I have installed the Apache. So if you want to remove, so just give Ansible all hyphen a yum remove HTTP hyphen 1. That's it. So is the concept of Ansible handlers clear for all of you now? Everybody. Tell me any other example for handler. Explain me. Correct. Git init is depending upon Git installation. Jenkins service starting is depending upon all these are dependency or not. And Java 1.8.0 is a dependency of Maven. So if any task depending upon any other task, so simply we can go and it is the concept called handlers. So is the concept of handlers clear for all of you know? Online, can you please confirm is the concept of handlers clear for all of you or not? Okay, fine. So next here, after that, replace present with absent and remove the Apache. Already I removed it from ad hoc command. It is completely fine. So next year I'm going to teach you the module called setup module. Which module? This module will be the craziest module of entire Ansible. Okay. And one of my favorite module I can say. Why? Because currently how many nodes you are having? 4 worker nodes. Let me go with the diagrammatical way. 4 worker nodes and 1 Ansible main node. It's my Ansible main node. And rest of the 4 will be my worker nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So these 4 will be my nodes and these 4 are connecting with my Ansible main server itself. This already you know. Now I want to see the CPU information of all of these nodes. And I want to see the memory information of all of the nodes. Remember, node is nothing but your EC2 only. Node is nothing but your. I want to see the CPU information of all the nodes. And I want to see the memory information of all the nodes. Now, how you can do it? Simply, you can't go and you can't execute the command on all the servers, right? Of course, there is a way. Let me tell you, there is a way. So if I go here, give the command Ansible all -a. If I use ls CPU, it is going to fetch the CPU information of all the servers or not, sir? You can do it or not? Like that. Similarly, if I want to get memory information, what I can get? ls mem. Already you know these commands, right? We discussed in the Linux part. Now, are you able to see like memory information of all the servers? No? Correct or not? Like that. So, but instead of doing this one, we can have a module for it. What we have here? That is what we can call a setup module. Which module? Sir, what is the difference between setup module and this module? Now tell me one thing. For CPU, I'm using one command. For memory, I'm using one command. For block device, I will use some other command. And for operating system, I again use some other command. That means here with the help of different commands, I can get the different results. But I want to give single command, but I want to get the complete results. In that case, we can use a concept called setup module. Which module? So setup module is extensively used to get the complete information of the. So if you have a worker node, you want to get the end-to-end information of the worker node, you can use the concept called setup module. Let me show you. For example, if I go and give the command Ansible all module stand for -m and name of the module will be. That's it. Now, if you simply go and execute this one, automatically you will be getting the output. Just go and check it out. So if you scroll up here, are you able to see the information of CPU or not, sir? How many CPUs you are having? Scroll up. And if you scroll a little bit up, what is the name of the like a host name here? And it is the Red Hat family and the package is yum. And if you even scroll, are you seeing the block size here? Are you seeing the RAM information here? That means instead of executing multiple commands, this single module will fetch the complete information of worker nodes. It is my server number 4 only. If you want to get server number 3 information, scroll up. You can go scroll up and you can see the server 3 information. So it is only server 4 information. If you want server 3 again, server 3 information. How many CPUs I'm having? 1. And server 3 is test 1 with Red Hat family with MS package manager. And what is the MB of server here? Free memory. 849. So like this, even though if you are having 100 servers, you can able to check the information of 100 servers. But now my question is, sir, if you are having 4 servers, you need to search for a long pattern or not, sir? For example, 4 servers I'm having. I want to check the CPUs of these 4 servers. So I need to scroll up. What if you are having 100 servers? Are you going to keep scrolling? Huh? No, right? So in that case, we can use a concept called grep here. What I can use? What is the purpose of grep? To search for the words. I am searching for the CPUs. So I am giving here CPUs. -I is to remove the case sensitive. Now if you use grep here, automatically you'll be getting CPU information. First server is having how many CPUs? Second server, third one, and fourth one, 1. Again, I want to get the memory information. Instead of CPU, what I can put here now? Mem hyphen high. Now automatically I'll be getting memory information only memory information. Are you seeing the total memory and free memory here? First server total memory is 952. That is RAM actually. But how much of memory is free? 651. Second memory 662. Third memory 661. Fourth memory is like that. Sir, I want to check what is the package manager of all the servers. So in that case, what I can do? I can go give the command. Basically, this Ansible all hyphen m setup will give the complete information. But I don't want complete information. I am searching for only one specific word. So in that case, use pipe grep. I am searching for like package manager. So just to give pkg hyphen I. Now what I'll be getting here? Only package information. What is the package manager of all of these servers? Server number 1M, server number 2M, server number 3M, and server number 4 also. Now tell me, by using a module called setup and by using command called grep, we can extract the exact data or not, sir? What if we don't have setup module? You need to go for multiple commands to get the multiple results. But here single command will get the multiple results. And in the multiple results, with the help of grep command, you can fetch what exactly you want. So is the concept of setup module clear for all of you know? Online, can you please confirm is the usage of setup module clear for all of you or not? Can you please confirm in chat box once? Okay. So these are the some of the examples. So setup, you can search for family. It is Red Hat family. You can search for package manager. You can search for cores. Cores is nothing but CPUs only. You can type here simply CPUs. And if you want to get memory information, just put here mem itself. That's it. So this is the overview about the module called setup module. Which module? Setup module. Fine. So next concept is gonna be the Ansible condition. Which one? I'll explain condition, but before going to condition, I'll check your knowledge on Ansible. Okay, just try to answer this logically. It will be very easy to answer. Of course, if you think with your brain actually, yeah. So I have a worker node. I have a worker node. I communicated my Ansible main node with worker node. So where the worker node information will store in the Ansible server. For example, you have my number. You called me. I spoke with you. Correct? So data is going to store on your call history or not, sir? Like here, when Ansible will be communicating with the worker node data will store in the Ansible server where it is stored. Data, na? Database, no. Volume. I don't know, man. Inventory file will have the IP only. Where my worker node information will store. You are very close to it. Var log, no, Usman, it's not log. .shk. बारे में बताइए. You said 50% of the answer actually. 50% is done. ETC. क्या हो गया उधर? उधर सेफ है ना? ఓ అడ్డం ఉంటుందా? बोलो. No. Take your time. आराम से थे. You have a couple of minutes of time. Just take and think. Of course, I'll give an answer. I'll give a clue also. Use ChatGPT or Google, whatever you want. But tell me the answer. Non-host, correct. Hey. Shit. You thought that was correct answer, but you are not able to tell, right? Known host is the answer. Which one? Answer తెలుసు కదా మరి ఎందుకు చెప్పలా? So guys, this is what you need to overcome actually. If you know something, whether it is correct or wrong, just speak it out. If it is wrong, I'll be here to correct you, right? For example, you gone for interviewer asks the question. You are in a confusion state, like whether to answer it or not. You haven't answered it, but the answer was correct after they tell you. How bad it is? Bad or not? So I'll suggest you one thing. Try to speak out whether it is correct or it is not correct. I'm here to correct you. Here only I can correct you. But if you go to interview, can I able to correct there? I'm the only person who can correct your mistakes, not the HRs, not anyone. Okay. Do mistakes in front of me. Even it can be hundreds of mistakes. I'll be there. But if you do in front of interview panelist, is there any point on it? No. Correct. Okay. So the answer will be known host. So let me go ahead and show you. If I give LL-AL or LS-AL, you can see something called as .sh. So if I go to that folder actually, you can see 4 files. How many files? One is authorized key. Second one is public and private key. Third one is non-host, cat non-host. If I show this one, are you able to see the IP address and key or not, sir? Are you able to see it or not? This is where your information of worker node, that is keys information, is gonna store here like that. For example, if I remove the key here, my worker node will not communicate with me. Let me show the troubleshooting file. So I'm intentionally going and deleting the VM like non-host. I'm intentionally going and deleting the key actually. So just go and delete this one. Is that gone or not, sir? That's gone. So now you can see here how many keys are there now. That means my Ansible node can communicate only with. If I give the command Ansible all-m ping, I'm trying to check the response. Now see. 3 servers are able to communicate. Server number 1 is communicating. Good. Server number 2 is communicating. Very, very good. And server number 3 is communicating. Very, very, very good. But where is server number 4? Because the keys are corrupted. The key got removed from the known host. If a key got removed from the known host, your Ansible will not communicate with it. Why? Because let me tell you the internal working of like Ansible now. Ansible trusted all of these nodes. Ansible trusted all of the nodes. That is the reason. So Ansible generates some keys and copied the keys to all the nodes here. Okay. So after that, what happened means after copying the nodes, the Ansible itself forgot the key of some X server. So if it forgot, so this server cannot able to communicate. So remember in your real time, whenever if you go for company, if a server is not communicating with Ansible, check the keys. What you need to check? Definitely sometimes it will going to happen in the real time organization. At that time, don't use Google or ChatGPT. If a node is not communicating with Ansible main server, what is the main thing you need to check here? On which server? On known host. Which one? So now again copy that key back. So how to copy that key? SSH-copy-ID root at the rate of what is the private IP address? Here you can check. Okay, here you can check actually. Just to give yes. What is the password we put? 123. But is it asking the password here? No. Why? Because it is still in that warning. All keys were skipped because they already exist on the remote system. If you think this is a mistake, if you want to reuse -F option, I'm using -F now. What I'm using? Is the key added no back? Add or not? Now try to check the ping command. Now 4 servers will be responding for you now. 4 responding or not, sir? This is the troubleshooting technique. So in practice, you might face this kind of issue. At least one of you might be. Okay. So not only in practice, in real time also, if you face this kind of issue, what is the first thing you want to check? Keys you want to check. That's it. Is the concept of key connection of Ansible main node with worker node clear for all of you now? Yes. And one more thing to remember is here, the same keys will be existing on worker node also. Let me go and show you. For example, I'll be taking one worker node that can be any of the worker node. Let's take dev1. What I'm taking here. Whatever the key you copied from Ansible main node to worker node will show the keys also. Let me show you that one also. Why? Because guys, as a DevOps engineer, you need to have one skill that is very, very important skill. Troubleshooting skills actually. Subject you can learn from anywhere, but troubleshooting you can't actually. Okay. The only difference between fresher and experience is troubleshooting. Okay. That is the reason I majorly focus on troubleshooting actually. Just to go and maximize this one for you. Sudo -i cd.sh. Are you seeing the authorized keys now? I'll go for cat authorized keys. Are you seeing a key here? Even though if you lost this key, again, you cannot able to communicate. Let me show you. Intentionally, what I'm doing is I'm going to authorized keys. I'm going to this file actually. It is telling that, see, you logged in as the EC2 user rather than root user. So you are seeing some like so and so XYZ keys here. So what I'll doing, I'll be removing this one completely. Are you having any content now? No, right? So now go and check to the ping command now. What happened now? 3 of them are responding. But what about this one server? Because the key is not available on the worker node. So whenever if you copy a key from Ansible main to worker node, in worker node also key is available. If the key is like if the key is missing on Ansible node or if the key is missing on worker node, your servers will not communicate. This is the point I want to convey for all of you. So if you miss a key on Ansible main server or on the worker node, will the communication possible for you? No. So here now again, use the command ssh-copy-id root at the data. From the root user, I am copying the key to the test1 server. You can check the IP here only. Okay. Go here, paste it, and I am using -f here. So give the password. I have given the password Raham123. There you go. Now again the key added. If you go back here and if you check the content now, again the key copied or not, sir? Now check the response. Ansible all -m ping. Go and check it out. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 of them are working or not, sir? This is what we can call as troubleshooting. What we can call as. So what is the point you learn now from this troubleshooting technique? What point you learn from now? If the keys are missing, Ansible will not able to communicate with the worker nodes. So if you want to establish kind of communication, then again you want to recopy the key. What is the command to recopy? ssh-copy-id rooted data of private IP address and use -f. What you need to use is the logic for all of you know. So in real time, if you get the same issue, this is the solution. Online is a concept of troubleshooting. Clear for all of you know? Can you please confirm in chat box? Yes, great. Sir, how to count the worker node? Now only 4. We are scrolling down. It is connected or not. So if it is more than, how we can check? Simple. For example, see what I'll be doing, you know. He's asking you are showing 4 only. But if I have some 100 servers, how can I check 100? Out of 100, like everything is connected or not? So what is the solution for it? I can use the command call. Hey, wait. Use the command grep -i ping. What I'm using? Ping. If you go and see 4 of the servers are giving me the ping pong or not, sir? If it is giving ping pong, what does that mean? It is communicating. But if it is not giving me the ping, is it going to communicate with me? Very easy. Simple answer. See, if the server is not communicating, it is gonna give me unreachable. So if I go here and if I search for unreachable, do you have any unreachable nodes here now? Everything is reachable or not? That's it. It is the easiest way. Okay. I hope it is clear for you, Vikram. Now, can you please confirm? Yeah, that's it. You can check a ping or you can check a unreachable. Anything will be fine for you. And one more thing, there is a drive going to be happen in upcoming days. It's from FastPix actually. The FastPix is gonna be like offline drive in the Hyderabad, and the package will be 4 LPA. If anyone want to try, if anyone want to give a try, just go and give a try. Of course, your course is not done, but my major intention is if you go to interview, first of all, you will see the market, how the market is. And second thing, if you attend the interviews, you will lose the fear actually. Okay. It's gonna be in this month. What is the date today? Today is the last day for registration. Okay. Register just to go and see the crowd and come again. Guys, I'm telling you, basically don't believe. Even you don't know, nobody don't know. If my students are going for the interview, even I'm going interview along with them. See, I just had it a lot of times actually. When the interviews happen, if it is my free time, I'll go for the interview. Why? Because I'll go them and I'll tell like what you need to prepare before the interview. I'll just give some guidance directly there itself, and I'll show the crowd. Basic, exactly 4 months ago, I think so. I gone for an interview along with my students actually. You don't believe the craziest fact is there are having only 2 positions. How many positions? But the number of people participate is like 437. How many? Out of 437, only 2 openings are left. Okay. What is the probability? Probability. I'm asking probability, like in the equation form. It is 0.01. Not even 0.1. 0.01, I can say. 0.01. So now see like how big the market is actually. But the craziest fact is like out of the 200, out of the 400 people, the eligible candidates are very less. Eligibility means what are the job description they have given and what the skills these people have, very less. And I have seen some people who learn Java and Python also, they also came. Like I asked them like what kind of technical skills you have. They said we had Python, bro. Okay, then it's for DevOps now. Then they asked, "Idok raayadam, just try करेंगे." Lot of the people who go for interview, they won't take it seriously. Just they go with the flow actually. But if you prepare well, it will be very easy for you. And the most interesting theory is, I'll tell you one thing. If you compare interview with 100 marks, 50 marks will be coming from your communication only. First of all, they will check communication. For the fresher, technicality is not important, guys. As per my aspect, communication will be very, very important. If you are good at communication, managing technical skill is going to be very, very easy. I'll tell one of the scene actually what I have seen in my organization. There is a girl, her name is Divya. I don't disclose the organization name actually because that is a company where I worked. She put the experience of 4 years in some testing field. Okay. After checking the background verification and everything, like she came through the proxy. After checking BGV and everything, these people found she is having some fake experience. But unfortunately, our company haven't laid off her. Why? Because she is not good at technical. She is okay, okay. Not good, not bad. Okay, okay. But her communication was very, very good. You don't believe she done a mistake. We had an escalation call with the team manager. Due to her communication skills and her argument skills, she proved it's not her mistake. It's a mistake from the application. Talent by. You don't really see, like everyone got shocked actually. That was a clear mistake, but due to her argument skills and her communication skills, okay, She proved that she is not responsible for the mistake actually. It happened due to some other issue. So, like we call these people as devil's advocate. You know, devil's advocate. Devil's advocate means we cannot argue with them, even though it is clearly wrong. We cannot prove wrong. That is called as devil's advocate. Okay, the importance of communication in technicality is going to be very very important, especially for the fresher. I'm telling. Okay, so I'll suggest everyone to improve your communication. Why? Because without communication also, like without technical also, you are having lot of jobs in the market. Without technical, I'm telling. But without communication, there are zero jobs in the market. Okay. As a DevOps pioneer, I need to tell you, you need to good at DevOps. But what I'm telling, you need to good at communication. Nobody will tell like this, but I'll tell. Why? Because that is the harsh reality. Okay. So if anybody is not having the proper communication skills, just go and join. It will take only 30 days daily, 1 hour, it will be fine. No need to be very good at communication. At least some manageable skills you need to have. Naresh, I think. See, we have Amit sir actually. He is very good. Like I'm not promoting, but because I have seen a lot of my students who joined it and give me some good feedback actually. You can join here itself. Just go and for 30 to 40 days is maximum enough actually. So there is a placement batch for me. You don't believe I had 90% of success rate at the placement batch. That means I trained almost all 30 people in that single batch. Everyone got placed. Everyone. There is no jobless people in that batch actually. Of course, there are 3 to 4 people. Those people are having ear gaps. We cannot do anything about ear gaps. But the fresher who is in that batch, everyone got placed. First thing is they learn very, very good subjects. Second thing is they are good at communication. At the starting day only, I said them, you need to go to communication classes. They heard my words. They gone for communication. Now everybody is settled down. One guy got the package of 6 LPA. Ramu is there now. I recently shown you 6 LPA person. He is from placement batch only. And Anupriya is like, she is not from placement batch. And there is some other call guy, Akash. He got also 6 LPA. And she's good at, like, he's good at communication. Even I said fast picks, right? In fast pick solution, I have 4 of my previous batch students. The better chance is if you crack the interview, you will be on safe hands. Why? Because I'll introduce my students who is working on the past picks to you. So even if you go for company, your work will be very, very easy for you. Okay. I will recommend everyone to apply for this. So I'll forward this link for all of you in a Telegram channel. Just try to apply, go, see, and come back. Okay. That's it. Where we can register. So I'm gonna send you this to your Telegram channel. Just open your Telegram channels, all of you. Don't apply, no, just check whether you got the message or not. Your one is which one among them? I have a lot of wait. I'll forward this one for you. Hmm. So I've given the link for you in the Telegram channel. You can go and you can take it off. Okay. That's it. Okay. So now coming back to the concept, just check the board now. So next concept is going to be Ansible conditions. What I'm going to teach you now? Ansible conditions. Sir, what is Ansible condition? It is very, very easy concept. Basically, let's take the heterogeneous cluster. What is the meaning of cluster? Cluster means group of servers. What is the meaning of cluster? Here, every server is a node. If I combine all of them and if they are able to communicate with each other, then that is called as cluster actually. Sir, for example, let's take we are having 2 Linux flavors. One is Red Hat, second one is Ubuntu. For Red Hat, what is the package manager? M. But for Ubuntu, it is apt. For Ubuntu, it is what? Now let's take, I want to install Apache in my 4 servers. But out of the 4 servers, 2 of them are Red Hat. So let's take this both will be Red Hat now. This both will be Red Hat. And the next 2 of them are going to be Ubuntu. Which one? So I'll explain the concept very easy for you. So just try to understand what I'm telling for you. Is Ubuntu. Okay. First one is Red Hat. Second one is, sir, for Red Hat, you need to use the package called Yum Package Manager. Which one? For Red Hat. But if it is Ubuntu, what you are going to use now? APT. So in this case, now how exactly you are going to work with the playbook means we can use the concept called conditions. Which one? Conditions. So here if we can go and see. First of all, cluster means group of servers. We have two types. Homogeneous. Homogeneous means all servers will have same OS and same flavor. Heterogeneous means all servers will have different OS and just like here I explained, two of them are Red Hat and two of them are Ubuntu itself. So now in this case, for Red Hat, we can use M and Ubuntu we can use APT. So these conditions will be used to execute the packages when you are working with the heterogeneous cluster. For example, let me go and show you. Here I'll write the playbook to install Apache or Git, anything is fine. So remove all of them. Already I have written. That is the first one, installing Apache on Red Hat. Installing Apache on Red Hat. Second one is installing Apache on Ubuntu. So tell me the syntax now, hyphen name. Tell me the installing HTTP on Ubuntu. Module. APT is the module now. Next. Name is equal to, here you need to use Apache 2. What you need to use? In Ubuntu, the package name is called as Apache 2. And now, state is equal to present. Now here comes the condition. But before going for condition, is the playbook writing clear for all of you now? Yes. Sir, tell me one thing. You have the task number 1. When you want to execute task number 1, if your family is Red Hat, that means your server family is Red Hat, then first task need to be executed. Now, if your server family is Ubuntu, then which task need to be executed? Second task. So now just go and see. I'm going to use the command, module when Ansible OS family. If my Ansible OS family is Red Hat, is equal to Red Hat, is equal to Red Hat, then I need to execute the task number 1 itself. Remember, it is double is equal to, okay? It is double is equal to, not single is equal to. Similarly, task number 2. When I want to execute my task number 2, when Ansible OS family is equal to Ubuntu. That's it. Is the concept clear for all of you know? So this is the conditions concept. First of all, I'm installing Apache on Red Hat. When my Ansible OS family is equal to Red Hat, task number 1 will execute. But when my Ansible OS family is equal to Ubuntu, then my task 2 will be execute. Here, what is the difference between single is equal to and double is equal to? It is single is equal to, it is double is equal to. What is the difference between them? For example, in single is equal to A is equal to 10 means you are assigning a value of 10 to variable A. But in double is equal to, you are comparing the value A with the 10. That is the difference between single is equal to and double is equal to. Here, am I comparing the value or assigning the value? Correct. So, just go and save this one. I am saving this one. So next year, what I'm trying to do is I'll execute the playbook. But before I execute the playbook, how will I know my servers are Red Hat or Ubuntu? How can I know? You want to know about your servers. Then what you can use? Setup module. Which module? So give Ansible all -m setup. But I want to search for only family. So my Ansible family is what now? Red Hat. So all of the 4 servers are Red Hat or not, sir? Yes. So now just go and execute the playbook. Now tell me which one is going to execute now? Task 1 or task 2? Correct. Ansible -playbook. Name of the playbook will be abc.yml. Why task 1 will execute? Why? Because my condition number 1 is satisfied. Why? Because all of them are Red Hat only. See, condition number 1 got executed, but what about condition number 2 here? It got skipped. Why? Because the condition is not satisfied. So it is skipped here. Like that. So in this way, you are going to execute the playbook on different cluster by using which concept here? Conditions concept. Which concept? So is the condition concept clear for all of you now? Sure? Now I'll give a task on it. If it is clear for you. On whatever to use, the condition clear for all of you? Can you please confirm? If it is clear, like I can give a task now. You can perform the task in lively itself. Sir, how can I check roll number? Send your registration form for me. I'll see and I'll let you know. Okay. 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 So now go and check here. Sir, how many servers I have? 4 servers. I want to install Git on 4 servers. But if my server name is dev1, then only I need to install Git, or otherwise I don't want to install. Now how can you write condition for it? Listen to the concept very, very carefully. I want to install Git on all servers. But if my server name is dev1, then only I need to install, or otherwise I don't want to install. How can you write it? Correct only. When worker node is equal to dev1, right? But how you can do it means, let me show you. Use the setup module. Use the setup module. So now you need to give the worker node condition actually. Sir, if I want to give the worker node, what I need to write here? Let me show you. If I go here, I need to give Ansible node name. If my Ansible node name is equal to, then only need to execute. Otherwise, don't need to execute. Correct. So let's go and do this one. So vim abc.yml. I can remove all of them. So what I want to install now? I want to install Git. What I want to install? Git. So here package name, I'm going to give it as Git now. But when I want to install, when Ansible underscore node name is equal to dev1. Correct. That's it. So just go and execute now. Now I'm executing this on all the 4 servers. But in which server it is going to execute? Only dev1 server. But rest of the 3 are going to be skipped. Correct. Let's execute now. See, 3 of them are skipping, but 1 is running. Of course, in that server already Git is installed. Let me remove the Git actually. Ansible all -a yum remove git star. You are getting green color means that is already installed. That is the reason I'm removing it and I'm just like resharing it for you. Go and execute now. Three of them are skipped, but 1 is executing or not, sir? You can see the time gap there. Is it changing now? So in real time, if you want to execute a specific task on specific node, you can write condition, but there is some other way also. But here I just want to show you the conditions, how the condition will work for you. Is it clear for all of you now? So online, is the concept of conditions clear for all of you now? Can you please confirm me once? Here you have only one task now. Tags you can use. Okay, but here you have only one specific task. Okay, so the next one and the last one for today's session is gonna be shell command raw. Or like, let me explain this one. Let me explain the Ansible loops for you. I forgot the loops concept for you. Or like loops, we can see tomorrow. That's fine. So let me explain the concept of shell versus command versus raw. Tell me one thing. Till now, how you executed the commands in the key value pair, correct or not, sir? For example, in Ansible, I don't want to use key value pair. Which concept I can use now? Without using key value pair, I want to install some packages. Ad hoc, which one? I don't want to use ad hoc. I want to use it on playbook. In playbook, without giving key value pair, how can you execute task? There we have some modules. Let me tell you. So I'll be going for VM abc.yml. So task number 1 is installing the Git. Okay. So here instead of VM, I'm gonna use the module called shell module. Which module? What is the direct command to install Git? Minstall git hyphen y. What is the command to install Maven? Name installing Maven. So here what I'm using now? Shell. Tell me. Install hyphen y. Next, I want to install Docker. There is a package called tree. Let's take tree. Tell me. Name installing tree. Shell install tree hyphen y. Tell me one thing. Are you seeing key value pair now? Name is equal to git state is equal to present. Are you able to see it? This will also work for me. So in a playbook, if you don't want to play with the key value pairs, directly you can use the module called shell. But apart from shell, there is one more module called command module. Which module? Command module can be also execute the plain Linux command. But apart from shell and command, there is one more module called raw module. Which module? These three modules. These three modules in the Ansible can execute the plain Linux commands. Are those plain Linux commands or not, sir? Just go and check it out. Ansible playbook, name of the playbook. Now see, first of all, it is installing Git or not, sir? By using which module? Shell. Next to Maven, by using which module? Command. And lastly, I'm installing here tree. From which module? That means if you use key value pair or if you use plain Linux command, at the end of the day, your work is going to be happening or not, sir? Then which one is better to use? These modules you can also use as alternative for the key value pair. So let me explain concept now. In Linux, sorry, like not in Linux, in the concept of playbook. So instead of using key value pair, if you don't want to use key value pair, in that case, you can use shell, command, raw. These can execute the plain Linux commands. Which commands? Plain Linux commands means like if you want to create a file, use shell, touch file one. If you want to create a folder, use shell, give mkdir director one. Like that, any Linux command you can execute. Not only installing packages, you can execute any Linux command. But there is a hierarchy for this shell, raw, and command. If I compare all of them, if I compare shell with command, command module can do whatever shell module can do, but it is more advanced than shell module. Again, if I compare command module with raw module can do whatever command module can do, but raw module is more advanced than command. So first of all, raw module is more advanced than command, and then finally shell. Even though if you want to check versions, you can go and you can check version also. So let me check the version Ansible. All hyphen a. What is the first one I install? Git. Git install. Next. Maven. So mvn hyphen v. Finally, tree. Are these packages installed or not, sir? Like that. So what is the alternative for key value pairs? Shell, command, raw. Which one is hierarchy? Raw. Second one, command. Last one, shell. That's it. So again, if I want to uninstall them, what I want to do now? So instead of install, I need to put remove. Remove. So give sed command, sed -i, yes slash, instead of install, I need to replace remove in the file of abc.yml. Execute this one. So automatically now it is going to be remove here. Is it removing or not, sir? There you go. So now 3 of them are successfully removed here. So this is the concept of raw command shell. Now I'll give a small assignment for you. You know lamp stack? Lamp. What is lamp stack? This time you don't need to hide. You can tell directly. What is lamp stack? Tell me what you know, man. Lamp, not light, huh? Lamp stack. That is different. Nagendra, you want to speak, huh? Okay. I am asking you to unmute. I given the option. Okay, you tell me what is lamp stack? Lamp stack is a popular open source bundle. Is it to build and deploy application? 99.99%. I hope it is copied from Google. 99.99%. I can give guarantee. This is not copied again. From Usman as well as Hussein. Yeah, he's telling that. Correct. I know. I already said that Google definitions will not work. But if you tell Google definition, I can easily catch it. That's for damn sure. See, lamp start like a lamp is nothing. But tell me 3-tier architecture. You know 3-tier, right? First one is which server? Web server, right? Second one is app server. Third one is DB server, right? What is the example of web server? Apache, right? What is the example for app server? Tomcat, right? I mean, like here you are going to deploy the applications. Like let's take Python. Here you are going to have Python code. Here you are going to have Apache. Here you are going to have Python code. Database, I can take MySQL. What I can take? These three together installed in the Linux machine. That is what I can call as LAMP actually. Which one? So LAMP stand for LAMP. L for Linux. In Linux machine, if you install Apache, MySQL and Python or PHP, then that is what we can call as LAMP stack. In real time, 99% of your servers is going to be LAMP stack only. You can take any of the application. Any application will take LAMP stack as the major high priority thing. So now already my servers are Linux servers. Can we install LAMP stack now? That means installing Apache, MySQL and Python. Will you write a playbook for it? Will you write it or not? Just try. It will be very easy. I'll give the input for you. Based on the input, what are you going to write? Playbook. So let's go and start it off now. So I'm going to remove all of them. So host and all will be common. Right. So L for Linux. Already our machines are Linux only. So A for what? Apache. Tell me the task name. Hyphen name. Installing Apache or HTTP. Anything is fine. So tell me the module. M name is equal to HTTPD. State is equal to present. So L for Linux, A for Apache, M for MySQL. Tell me. Name. Installing MySQL. M. Name is equal to MySQL. State is equal to present. So we have seen L for Linux, A for Apache, my for MySQL, and finally P for. So it can be Python or PHP. I'm taking Python here. Name. Installing Python. M. Name is equal to Python. State is equal to present. Clear now? That is simply LAMP stack code. Now try to execute. Ansible hyphen playbook raham.yml. So, sorry, abc.yml. So in your Linux machine, if you install Apache, MySQL, and PHP or Python, so that is what exactly you can call as LAMP stack. Already Apache is installed, so you can get green color. That's completely fine. You can ignore. Is it installing Python now? And remember, by default, we have Python installed on the servers. If you take Amazon Linux too, by default, Python will be installed. So please ignore that green color for Python. So this is what we can call as LAMP stack. So is the LAMP stack deployment easy for all of you or not, sir? Basically, one of the craziest fact is I have interviewed some persons actually, not now, few years ago. They put this as project. They came to interview. I asked what project you done. Sir, with the help of Ansible playbook, I deployed the LAMP stack, sir. Okay, acha. Nice. Is that a project really? It's not. If that is a project, then your project is done. You can go for interviews now. Okay, that is not a project, man. That is a small like a concept actually. See, a lot of people don't know what is a real-time DevOps project. They think this is the project, but it is not a project actually. It is a small activity in the DevOps itself. Okay, that's it. So this is the concept of today's session. Okay, so in today's class, we have started our session with the handlers. First of all, we seen handlers. After handler, we seen the setup module. Finally, we seen conditions and shell command raw. And after that, we have seen the LAMP stack. But apart from all of this, what are the other things we have seen? We seen how to troubleshoot the Ansible server failure. If the Ansible server is not communicating with worker nodes, what is the first thing you need to check? Keys. That's it. So this is the concept for today's session. Now here we are going for the interview questions now. So after that we can go for doubts and queries. So let me go for interview questions today. So the first question will be automatically Ansible handler only. So if you go and see in the Ansible point of view, wait, what is Ansible conditions? Tell me what is Ansible condition? When is a condition, but explain me the concept why we need to use it. If you want to run specific tasks based upon the specific requirements, then you are going to use the concept called conditions. Example, installing Apache on Red Hat and Ubuntu with the help of conditions like that. What is handler in playbook? If one task is depending upon another task, then it is called as handler. And in handler, we need to mention notify. Notify means name of the task too. Notify and name of the task must be same. What is LAMP stack? Linux, Apache, MySQL, and Python. In real time, 99% where you are going to work in is LAMP stack only. Next, what is the purpose of using the setup module? Setup module to get the complete information of the worker nodes. And how can you execute plain Linux command from the Ansible playbooks? By using modules called shell, command, raw. Which one is high priority? Least one? Shell. So that is the concept for today's session. So now before going for doubts and queries, first of all, how's the class for all of you today? Is it clear? Is it good? Okay. Online. Like how about you guys? Is the concept clear for all of you today? Can you please confirm in chat box once? Okay, fine. So now it's time for our doubts and queries. Now, if you are having any queries over today's session, online you can raise your hand and offline. Please go ahead with your doubts and queries. Offline. Which Linux commands? Okay, modules. I'll prefer shell and raw both. Anything you can use. But advanced one is raw actually. But of course, you can use still shell. That's completely fine. Online, any queries from your end? Please raise your hands. Offline, any queries? Yeah. Uh, which concept? The Ansible condition is, for example, you have a playbook. You want to run that playbook on Red Hat server and Ubuntu server. So two are different, right? So whenever you are having different requirements, okay, different requirement. So for that requirements, we use the conditions actually. That is the whole concept. So variables we're gonna see on tomorrow's session, Srivani. So don't worry it as of now. What will be tomorrow's topic? People are more fascinated about upcoming concepts. Tomorrow we can see loops, variables, and templates of Jinja 2, debug module, like this. Mostly roles also I'll try to touch. Jinja, Janga. That's a template actually, okay? Fine. So still any queries, guys? Online or offline? Yeah. Which version? Uh, put latest. State is equal to latest. Already we seen in last class actually this one. If you put latest, it will be fine. Coming to the best practices, which playbook mostly used? Modules or raw? Modules only, definitely, Vikram. See, for example, you have a command, touch file one. Plain Linux command or not, sir? If the command is plain Linux command, then use raw command shell. If it is not plain Linux command, if you can use module for it, so then go for module. Today you thought it's a holiday, right? I think most of the people like thought it's holiday, sir won't come today. Huh? Pawan, you can speak now.
Hi Raham, I just want to know my roll number. How can I get?
You can get from your admin. So please ping to admin and ask him, okay? He will send you.
Yeah, already I had sent one message regarding to that. He is saying that without zero you can fix six numbers.
Without?
Zero, we have to keep six numbers. He just send message written back like that.
Okay, basically I don't know like how to keep the roll numbers, Pawan. I'm not an admin partner, so I'm not sure about the roll numbers actually.
Okay. Okay,
Yep.
Raham. Thank
Guys,
you.
like where you get the roll numbers offline? From the admin only? Or like not that one. Like you have the something called as a registration number. Like a roll number is different, this one is different. వాళ్ళు చెప్తారా ఆఫీస్ వాళ్ళు? I think you paid the fees rate at that time, it will get for you, Pawan. I think so mostly. Admins will tell you. Huh? So just I'll suggest you to contact admin one more time regarding this one. But again, guys, one more thing. So what are the drives we Naresh Shetty is gonna conduct? It's only on like Hyderabad location only, mostly. For example, if you are from online, if you want to attend to the drive, there is no virtual drive. There will be complete only offline drives. Okay. And location, somebody like I have heard this one, from previous sessions. Some other guy is living on Mumbai. What he's trying to ask is, sir, I want to get a job. Okay, you can get a job. But sir, I want on Mumbai location only. These kind of facilities nobody will provide. Okay. Just telling you in advance. Roll number for what? To register, Srivani. See, in our childhood days, basically what happened is when it is rainy season, we thought maths sir won't come, right? That is the first thing you expect. Today maths sir won't come because it is raining. But all of a sudden, he comes like a rocket actually. Hmm. I think you experienced the same thing today, I think so. Mostly. No, you expect me to come, huh? Actually, I came on bike today, unfortunately. That is the reason. That is the reason for the like why the rain fell today. Okay, so still any queries or any questions from you, online or offline? And one more thing, like how many of you are going for labs? Everybody going. So how's the lab facility for all of you? Is the labs good for you? No, no. Why no? AC. No, like see, if you are having any difficulty or any problem, you need to tell me. Then only I can able to resolve. Okay. If you haven't tell me, how can I resolve? So tell me like what is your problems in the like lab sessions? Any issues from for you regarding mentors or regarding facilities or like which one? Tell me, man, openly. It's completely fine. What Avinash? Any issue? Sufficient mentors. Yeah, I can. I'll accept that one. Why? Because previously we have 3 to 4 mentors, but everyone got job now, so we are hiring basically, but we are not getting the right candidate for the mentorship. But we are trying to hire new one. Okay, till only for might be next month. Sorry, next week you can get the new mentor. Apart from that, what else? And let me give the notes for you first of all. Guys, if you are having any issue, feel free to reach me. Okay, why? Because I'll solve any of your issue. But if you haven't intimate to me, how can I know about it? Right? Not 24 by 7. Even I am a man, I need to sleep sometime. Okay. You're caring about me. Eh? If you care about me, try to work hard for yourself. That will be fine. Why? Because I won't get sleep at that time. I mean, like, usually I sleep at 11:30 or 12 and woke up at early morning 4 or 4:30. That's my routine time. Huh? I woke up at early morning 4:30. Yeah. First of all, I'll go to masjid. Hmm. Hey, no. I was inspired by my future kid actually. Answer is very crazy, I know. See, tell me one thing. For example, in upcoming years, you'll be married, right? Correct or not? Everybody here. That's a mandatory thing for human. After some X years, 10 or 15 years, your kid will grow and ask you some questions. Daddy, like I was coming to the school on the school bus, but unfortunately, my friend is coming on BMW car. When we'll go for BMW car? If that kid asks a question like this, how it will be for you? Just put your situation. Put your situation on that self. And after marriage, if your partner asks you to buy you diamond necklace, you said I don't have enough money. How bad the situation is gonna be? Correct or not? So, guys, a lot of the young generation that I am seeing in these days, these people are not planning for the future. But I'm telling you, if you don't plan for your future, it's gonna be very, very difficult for all of you. Why? Because I am seeing on my friend circle. Okay. So your financial planning need to be very, 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 very advanced. Okay. So try to save some money, try to invest on somewhere else, try to generate more money. Tell me one thing, all of you are here for job or to get the money? Job is not the ultimate goal. Earning the money is the ultimate goal. Tell me one thing. Here you came for the job, but I'll offer you a one more offer. I'll give an offer that is 1 lakh per month. Still you go for job? Huh? Then what is the ultimate aim for the human? Money. Job is just a platform where you can get money. For example, if you put a pani puri stall, and you earn like 1 lakh per month, will you come to the course again? Why no? That is money, right? See, I'm telling you the harsh reality. Job is not gonna be the ultimate goal for everyone. Earning the money, but lot of people know only if you want to get to money, if you want to get the money, job is the only way. But apart from job, you have a lot of good things also, other ways also. You can go for business, you can go for investment, stock markets, and what we call like photography. You can go freelancing. You can go everything. You can go. What about Pani Puri guy? Like, see, I am asking you to not to maintain Pani Puri Bandi. Just put a stall, give it to someone, they will maintain, they'll give some money for you, right? That also you can do now, Avinash. Huh? Ultimately to get the money only. That is the reason. See, here also that is your only purpose, right? You don't want job, you want money only. Okay. Sorry, everybody want. Tell me how many of you don't want money here? Any one of you, tell me how many of you don't want money here? You don't depend upon money. Okay, I'll ask you a question. You don't depend upon money, right? Money is for surveillance, sir. After 10 years, just come and face me once, okay? I just want to see like you stand on same word or not. Yeah. Okay. So simply you are telling that you don't depend upon yourself and you want your father to earn money. Yeah? For example, if your father earned 10 crores, why you will be here now? That is what I am telling. The same thing what you are feeling now, your kid should not feel that same thing for you. You got my logic now? That's it. Oh, it's highly impossible, man. I can say. DMart won't ask position, but ask money to buy things. When the DMart comes into our frame, actually. Okay. So, guys, one suggestion if I want to give for all of you, plan your career in a good way. Don't waste your time. I'm telling you, if you get any chance to generate money, try to generate as much as you can. See, your degrees are completely waste, guys. I have seen lot of the degrees and certificates in the dustbins, but I never seen any kind of money in the dustbin till the date. Have you ever seen money in dustbin? But I can see a lot of certificates in dustbin actually. You don't remember, like you don't believe actually. And lot of resumes in dustbin also. That is gonna be the ultimate goal for everyone. So try to work for it, not in the job. Even if you get the job, I will recommend you to search for secondary source. It's gonna be very, very important for you. Okay. Okay then, chalo. So let's meet on tomorrow session with some new topic. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you.